Hey, good morning, everybody. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. This broadcast is for educational and demonstration purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. Okay. Just a moment or two away from the opening bell. There's the opening bell. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get some strategies ready that I'm going to be focusing on today. Some of these new accounts, 22, 23, and 24. The NQ30 range signal B has been a hot one. So I'm going to get that ready. I've decided what I'm going to do is trade 3 contracts. The unrealized gains I've found I'm going to trail it by 50. Put a profit window of 30. And I did find out under order handling, I believe it was. No, it was on. Good morning. I wanted to say good morning to everybody. Hope you had a nice evening. There is a delay. Yesterday I was saying, hey, I wish I could delay it. And there is a delay. I think it's up top here. Pause trading. So I can pause my trading in between trades. And I'm going to pause it by 120 seconds, just a couple of minutes. So if I want to disable it, I'll have plenty of time. And I'm going to put this one in, this 24, the signal B. And I'm going to take a NASDAQ 30 range signal A, and I'm going to put that one in 23. Let me see, it's in 19. And 19 is actually good. So we'll leave that one in 19. And I'm just going to remove for now these ones I'm not going to use. Crude oil. So I'm just getting ready for the my strategy's ready to put in a live account. And I'm going to scale these down to 3 contracts. I'll put crude oil in 23. And 17. Going to get rid of these 17s. And this morning, the PPI came out, and it was actually it looked like a positive economic report from what I could tell. Jobless claims went up, but PPI went down. So those are favorable conditions for an interest rate cut. Here we go with that signal A on the 30 range. Let's take a look at our leaderboard so far this morning. Crude oil. Crude oil is in a monster trade on the signal B. Let's take a look at that crude oil trade. Took that long trade. I'm going to look for a signal B on the 30 range. See if we can catch this short move right now. So I've enabled the 30 range signal B on number 24. Hey, good morning, Rao. Rao's already made $7,000 in gold. Great job, Rao. Amazing. Looks like prime time's in a trade. Prime time went short and got stopped out. So let's see if we can get some alignment between our 30 range and our 2-minute on the NASDAQ. It looks like it's setting up now for a long trade. Gave us that head fake short. And I always like to pin my stop when I see I'm up $300 or $400. I don't want it to come all the way back on me. So I'll pin that to my modified fast. Still looks awfully loose. And if this is your first time joining us, we're highlighting the AI Auto Trader, which can be traded on a discretionary basis, gives you beautiful signals. You can see the crosses on my chart, and that's telling me that, hey, all of the conditions have been met in order to trigger a trade. So if I wanted to, on a discretionary basis, when I see those crosses come in on my chart, I could certainly execute a trade manually. However, if my strategy is enabled, it will automatically execute and manage the trade on my behalf. Want to make my moving averages visible. Personal preferences, I'd like to see them. So now we're both in agreement here on the 2-minute and the 30 range on a long move. Wow, look at that. Haymaker's in big. This is our haymaker strategy on a 30 range. So if I want to see the trade that one of the strategies has taken, I always have to make sure that the account in my chart trader is matching the one in my strategy. So in this case, I saw my open position was on the Haymaker, right here under my Positions tab, Haymaker. So if I put my account in chart trader on the Haymaker, I'll be able to see my stop and my profit targets. And then I also have the ability at that point, if I wanted to manually adjust them, I could do that as well. Oh, that Apex account jumped in. I needed to go head up quick.
Order submitted.
Okay, that Haymaker's out. And it looks like my account 24 did pop in on the signal B. So we'll take a quick look at that. Getting some really good volatility here on crude oil. I see big swings up and down. Okay, we got stopped out on that one. Let's go back to the Haymaker. So I like that signal A as well, which is our Haymaker strategy. On account, let's see, 19.
Order submitted.
Yeah, that one's good. Our one-day pass on the NASDAQ, you can see is at the top of my leaderboard is the 50,000 one-day pass. Hit two big trades this morning. If we go to that 50,000 one-day pass, and let's scroll back. Took a short entry here for a nice winner. And a little earlier took a long entry for a nice winner. Doesn't take much. These aren't huge moves to make that kind of money. That's a strategy to pass your evaluation in one day. And it would have done the job this morning. Marcia, I hope you got that. She was actually Marcia. I was talking to her yesterday. Was talking about trading that NASDAQ 50,000 one-day pass.
Order submitted.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, good morning, Charlie. Black gold is in. Black gold is our signal A on crude. And I always like to trade crude. I like crude, the E-mini, the NASDAQ. Yesterday we had some great trades on gold. A lot of volume on gold yesterday.
Order submitted.
In a number of short positions right now, with exception to crude. I got one long position on crude. In fact, I'm going to enable the crude oil strategy. It's a signal A, and I see we're in an uptrend on crude, and my RSI line in my Laguerre oscillator looks like if it moves up, it'll pop us in long. Let's see if we can't get the NASDAQ to find a direction. So let's see how our retirement plan is making out today. Retirement plan is our 2-minute strategy. And this has been a hot one lately. Wanted to bring up a trade performance. And let's go through the top strategies for the month. Let's count them down.
Order submitted.
My CL signal A AI bot is at 1135. Signal A. My signal B drone is at plus 590. I have a conservative strategy on crude that is in the red. Then we have our ES. Our ES cash register is up just 900 on one contract. Our ES bot is up 670. ES drone is up just under $1,000. So the ES is looking good this month. The signal B, this is the one that only trades in the late morning session to afternoon, 11:30 to 1:30. From 11:30 to 1:30, the ES signal B has been doing really well. Very little drawdown, under $300. The ES signal B AI drone even better. So I'm going to set up an ES signal A AI drone. Excuse me, signal B AI drone right here. And 21 is count balance. Maybe we put it to 20. Let's move this up to 11. And we're going to trade 3 contracts. And put it on 20. So those are our top strategies right now with crude oil and gold. I'm sorry, crude oil and the E-mini. If I look at what have you done for me lately, this week, good morning, Marcia. My Russell Signal A drone. So last but not least is the Russell AI drone. The Russell AI drone, let's see, if we do an analysis, it does well. This is really the time it does well, right up until 10. And that's the Signal A AI drone on the Russell. Retirement plan just went short. And what I like to do is just kind of time out the entries on the NASDAQ. I like them both to be in agreement, the 2-minute and the 30 range. And I look for a spike in volume. That's one of the things that determine in my decision-making process of which strategy to trade on a live account. Personally, I like to trade when there's a lot of volume and a good chance of follow-through. So my Laguerre now is buried. My RSI line is buried in my Laguerre for a Signal B entry short. On my 2-minute chart, my 50 just turned yellow. My 15 is red, but it's above my 50. So it's lining up, starting to line up for a nice short entry here on a Signal B. Now the 15 just crossed the 50. So if I jump in that Signal B, let's see if we can get it to go down for us. And that's on account 24. We got, I know I was looking at Forex Factory, and I know that there's another meeting. Oh, great, Marcia! Congratulations! Rao passed two $250,000 accounts. Congratulations, Rao. Great trading. Let's take a quick look at the Russell.
Order submitted.
Ooh, a big move down on the Russell. Big move down.
Order submitted.
Gold is in a monster short trade. Wow. Wow, look at this move down here on the Russell. That was the RTY Signal A AI drone. This is the account I have checked off, and you can see how it's done this week with $1,500 in profit. So if I wanted to build a strategy for that, what I could do is right-click on my control center, select New Strategy, select the AI Auto Trader, and then I'm going to load my template on the RTY Signal A AI drone. All of these strategies come in pre-formatted templates. And I'm just going to raise this up. And we're going to trade the, always make sure that your instrument is correct. And let's put this on number 19.
Order submitted.
So the retirement plan is still in that trade. Let's see if we can find that gold trade. Oh my goodness. Oh, Rao, why didn't you tell me? You did tell me. Oh, why did I miss that? That gold signal B must be into the... Oh yeah. The signal B AI drone.
Order submitted.
Oh, Rao. I missed it.
Order submitted.
It hit our profit window. So now it's squeezing the trade to lock in those profits, which is good because if you're up $700 or $800, and that's on one contract, that strategy's on one.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Well, I think that's going to take that gold right up to the top, almost the top of the leaderboard with that monster short trade. Now does it get the big retracement back up on the signal A? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and enable the signal A. I think it's got some room to retrace. If not, we'll get the short roll back down. All right, so we're out of the retirement plan. I was in a meeting this morning with Mark and Sergio, and Mark is just having tremendous success with his PA accounts and his evaluations. He's really stepped it up to the next level. He's got some $50,000 accounts that are deep into the payroll payout. He's requesting some substantial payouts from Apex. Five-figure payouts for Mark Miller. He's got several PA accounts deep in. He's just added about 10 or 15 more evaluation accounts to the PAs. So he keeps it going in a circular motion, you know. He'll get payouts on 4 or 5 and then replace the ones that he was not successful on, and always maintaining a really healthy number of PA accounts. And to be able to put in for $15,000 or $20,000 every 2 weeks is really a remarkable accomplishment. So congratulations. It is Miller time this week. And the good news is Mark Miller will be with us. It is Miller time tomorrow, God willing. He just posted a really great video on YouTube on how he does some discretionary trades following those crosses, and how he successfully leverages the AI auto trader to be able to make withdrawals like that. Let me see if we got into this CL. Nope, missed it. So it is good to know that there are traders that are getting significant payouts using this system. All right, so I'm looking for here now is I'm looking for a short roll on gold and a continuation into the trend. When this RSI line on the bottom comes down, I'm going to get put into a short trade. And vice versa on crude oil. When the RSI line goes up, I'll be in a long trade. So we'll see how those work out for us. And I'm anxious to get into a trade on the NASDAQ. It's just kind of very flat right now. It looks like a signal A entry is about to hit. And I do have a signal A enabled, I believe. No. This is a nice signal B.
Order submitted.
Now, one of our hottest strategies, I was just highlighting the Russell signal A. I might be in this trade as well on a Apex. Nope. Hey, good morning, Gene. Oh, it looks like I did get into a trade just now on the RTY. Along on account 19.
Order submitted.
Okay. That was a one-day pass on the Russell on account 19. So I was able to get the over the hurdle just now on account 19 on the one-day pass. I had it. I basically looked at the hottest strategy for the week. I saw it was the Russell, and I got to be honest with you, I didn't know it was on 10 contracts, but it was on 10 contracts, and very quickly it hit my profit target of 3,500. So that was a PA account. That was an evaluation that was just passed on the one-day one pass. Beautiful trade on the Russell signal A. And really the way I found it was I looked at my performance this week and I saw which ones were my hottest strategies. I might have got into this gold position too. That's the other one I was waiting on. No, I didn't. So I'm going to disable that strategy on the Russell. I sure don't want to trade it again. Oh, it's back in. Oh no. Let me get out of it quick. Oh, it might be the same trade. Let me check my yeah, it is passed on 19. So let me just disable any strategy on 19. The Russell, it looks like it's in a trade still. Gold. Oh, it was actually gold that got the trade. Holy moly. Wait, let's make sure I'm not in that Russell. No. Hey, I take it back. It was actually the gold trade. It was actually two winning trades, gold and the Russell. So I wasn't completely wrong. But this is the one that scored 3,500. This is the gold trade. You can see it here in my
Order submitted.
and I am in on the 30 range on number 21. Let's just keep an eye on it. But you could see the one-day pass on gold, Rao. I took this short entry right here. We took that signal A. After that huge move down, we got the retracement to the 50 and the continuation down. And I love those trades. Man, do I love those trades. Account 21 must have bit the dust. Yep. All right, so 21's out. 19 is passed. 21 is gone. It was a position on the 30 range. So a beautiful trade on gold, Rao. Thank you for that. You made me look, and I'm glad I did. Boy, these are beautiful moves on gold today. It was like this yesterday, too.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
And now that 30 range signal B is looking really good. It's a shame because I had some unrealized profits. I was only down 345 on the trade, and it actually was a long entry. So let's go back to our strategies. And account 21 is out. Number 18. Number 20. So we got the ODP on gold. The ODP. Let's see if we're in any other positions here. Crude oil is short. Our gold nugget is in. So you can see our leaderboard. I'm thinking going right back to that RTY. That RTY worked well. So if I go back and find that RTY, and what I'm going to do is switch it to account 20. I'm going to put the 50 signal in now. Put it on 3 contracts. And change it to number 20.
Order submitted.
Yeah, I know, Dan. It was a shame because it's been so hot lately. I noticed that too. And the Nasdaq, which was kind of on a bad streak on the one-day pass, today it crushed it. And yesterday, actually. 2 days in a row, the NASDAQ crushed it. Let's take a look at the crude trade. My black gold did not take the trade. The one that's passed is 19, so I don't want to trade 19.
Order submitted.
Okay, good. Okay, so black gold is up 360 for the day. And let's take a look at the YM 1 day passes in. Let's take a look at that one. The NQ30 range signal B. Let's see where it is on our sim account. It's at minus 690. Our haymaker though is doing really well. NQ30 range haymaker is at 0. Well, look at that signal B on this ES. This market is headed down. Now we have alignment on our 2-minute and our 30 range. So really looking to get into this 30 range signal B. It's on account 24. We've got everything lined up now. We get a retracement back to the 50 and a roll down. That would be a beautiful trade. I'm tempted to go to the ES signal B. Start it now. I kind of did that yesterday. So I changed my trading hours on the ES signal B. I see it's locked to the downside. ODP. I got one on gold today, Raul. That's pretty good for me. Look at this. Man, I should be in this trade. This is a signal B entry all the way. That's as nice as it gets there. Excuse me 1 minute. Is everything okay?
Order submitted.
Oh, great.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Um, I'm right in the middle of trading here. Great job today. I see Rebecca didn't come. All right, great job. All right, I'll see you when you get home. Drive safe. All right, bye. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Kush. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's see what positions we're in. Looking to get into this short move on the strategy that I'm playing this signal B is number 24. So let's go to number 24. We just broke that area of support. We got a spike in volume, so we're looking for a big push down right here. Hmm. 24. Yeah, that is an active account, so it should pop in. Hmm. A little late. Somehow I missed the entry. Well, that was the entry I was waiting on. You know, somebody had mentioned to me when another drone is in, and I think it was right here in YouTube, that they weren't getting the entry either. You could see the drone that I have in my SIM account is actually took the trade right where I wanted to get in. And I think it prevented me from getting the trade. I'm going to ask Sergio about that.
Order submitted.
I duplicated that signal B drone.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Sounds like it popped in now. Nope.
Order submitted.
Hey, Kush, yes, 90% is over. We got a lot of volume pushing these, the ES, the NASDAQ, these index equities, pushing them lower and lower. Let's go back to our Russell chart. I am in a short position. I did get in on number 20. So I'm in a short position on the ES.
Order submitted.
I'm going to give this a little room. I really like this entry here. I'm going to make the halos white. They're a little easier to see that way.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Also in a trade on the NASDAQ on number 20. I'm going to give that one a little more room. Come on down. I get in trouble every time I do that. Ay, ay, ay. Let me see where I'm at on number 20. Well, I'm in big trouble on that account now. Okay, number 20's gone. It started out and it looked so nice.
Order submitted.
Okay, I lost two Apex accounts.
Order submitted.
The good news is I passed one of them. 1 for 3.
Order submitted.
And number 22, number 23. Looks like I'm in a position maybe. Oh.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
This YM trade is still in. The account figures start. Sorry, I didn't mean to be looking down your throats. Trying to see my Art Trader Pro over here.
Order submitted.
The retirement plan just jumped in long. Gold and crude are really dominating the board here today.
Order submitted.
I'm going to stay in on that signal B on the ES. I'm going to change accounts.
Order submitted.
I'm going to put it on a... I really like that short move on the ES. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put on one contract and put it on my PA account. If it breaks that pivot, I want to be in that trade. So I'm going to put one contract on the ES on this PA account. I've got good volume, and I see my 15 and 50 are red. I'm below my VWAP, and I'm trying to break through this pivot. So if I break through that pivot to the downside, I think this move is going to have some legs. So I'm going to put it on my PA account on here. And we'll keep an eye on this gold. This gold is really doing well today. This signal B.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
There, put us in. Very hard to see. My stop is very tight. So the Hopefully we actually did break that pivot and it continues through. It seems a little tied up on it still. It didn't really push completely through. But it's testing and retesting that pivot.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Mm, 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 mm. Mm. That one didn't work out as well as I had hoped. I got that big green candle. Came back. Bounced right off of that pivot. Didn't really break it.
submitted.
Hey, Mort. Good morning.
Order submitted.
Now, let's try this again. Let's see if we break through. I'm going to wait till this gets through this pivot a little further. I still think it's going to break through it. I'm referring to the ES. This is it's tested about. This is the fifth test of that area of support, right at 54.20. You're kind of holding the line right there. And looking at the Forex Factory, the calendar, we know historically when they're coming out in the afternoon, Yellen is speaking at 12. Treasury Secretary Yellen. FOMC member Williams at 12 as well.
Order submitted.
That Signal B drone took that trade again. Yeah, I think what we would have to do here we're kind of stuck in a sideways ranging market here now. Mort, can you hear me? Is my volume not working?
Order submitted.
Maybe I missed one of your questions. Mort. Okay. The Signal A AI drone on crude. Boy, that's a beautiful entry right there, long. I've got the ES in the corner of my eye. I'm not going to give up on it.
Order submitted.
I'm waiting for it to break through that pivot. And once it does, I will be ready for it. Coming right into our window for Signal B. The Signal B on the ES this entire month between 11 and 1 or 11:30 and 1 is been off the charts. If it takes a trade, it's been money in the bank. It doesn't happen often, which is a really nice conservative strategy. Let me show my trade performance on that Signal B. The Signal B, let's look at the whole month of June. We kind of revamped this strategy.
Order submitted.
And I always get a lot of calls. Hey, do you have a strategy? Well, here it goes. It's retesting it again.
Submitted.
They're pushing it. 4,000 contracts a minute. They're really pushing through. They can't break that area, though. Volume spiked big time. But the point I was going to make was that Signal B AI drone, it runs from 11:30 to 1 or 1:30, and you could see it doesn't take a lot of trades. It took very few trades, but people always ask me, hey, do you have a strategy that's just conservative, that doesn't trade much, and can make me a few $100s a day? The average losing trade on this strategy is $66. The average winning trade is $541. To make it even better, it wins 50% of the time. So you're looking at 9-to-1 risk to reward. That's winning half the time. It doesn't happen often. It's only taken 6 trades of 1 contract each. But I really like that Signal B on that ES. That's why I've been watching it so close.
Order submitted.
I wish I would have left the stop where it was on my trade. It just can't. It's having a lot of trouble breaking through. There's a good reason why we have it set for 11:30. Maybe that's the time of day that it finds its way and starts trending. But that's a beautiful strategy on 1 contract. That ES Signal B, it runs from 11:30 to 1 o'clock. That's the name of that is the ES 5-minute Signal B AI drone. Make sure everyone is up to date on the current version of the software. Gene, maybe we'll get together this afternoon, and if you're available. But this ES Signal B is one to keep an eye on. There's a lot of there's a lot of selling pressure on it. They just can't. There's a big fight for that level right there. My account 20 tried to take a trade. Strategies 20. The RTY. That RTY just tried to jump in. Here we go. They're going to push it again. My signal B's just jumped in. I heard them. So from 10:20 for the last 30 minutes, they've been fighting over this this price, 54.20. You know, with Yellen speaking this afternoon, I'm just afraid it's going to stay sideways. And then FOMC, one of the members of the FOMC is talking at 12 noon as well. I think they hinted yesterday that, from what I've read, was they've conceded that it's down to potentially one rate cut this year. Where they were initially, it was at 3, and then it went down to 2, and now it's at 1. But now this morning they had a favorable report. You know, with the PPI, it was cooler than expected. Cooled down at the highest level in a long time, from what I've read. So I think there's a little bit of indecision here on on a clear market direction. It's been trending down, that's for sure. But my 30 range, you can see my 50 on my 30 range. It looks like a rainbow. It's just not going anywhere. It came all the way down here. Four o'clock is good, Gene.
Order submitted.
Yeah, it's just not moving. We're completely sideways here. Crude oil. Well, we'll give it another 10 or 15 minutes, see if we can break through this pivot. It's that, yeah. The ES Signal B drone. That's the one I'm looking to get in a trade on my PA account. If we can get below this pivot, I was thinking it was going to keep running down. Here goes the haymaker. Really, the only strategies that I see on my leaderboard are crude and gold. The Russell has one good one, on a Unarenko data series that we're testing.
Order submitted.
I'll give you a call, Mort. Anytime, my friend. I think last time you had called, it was I was getting ready for work, but I would love to speak to you. I know you have that Vegas number, if I remember correctly. All right, let's see if we can get through here. Really like to get this short entry here on the ES. So crude oil and gold today are the big winners. I hit the one-day pass on the gold strategy. Let's get ready for this signal B. We're coming right into 11 o'clock. This is our sweet time. Come on.
Order submitted.
This might be the push right here. I believe they broke that pivot right there. Maybe not. I'm looking at these other wicks here that failed. I don't think they can get it through there. Sooner or later, it's going to break through. There we go.
Order submitted.
Here we go. Try to get a little follow through here. Nice job, Rao. Yeah, that gold 1 day pass was money today. Let me tell you. Gold traded great yesterday too. Had some beautiful trades on gold yesterday. Well, it's a pretty decent. It's a pretty nice entry. Let's see if we can get some follow through here to the downside with the ES. It's just really turned into a really ranging market here. There we go. That's what I was waiting on. That's what I was waiting on. Big push down.
Order submitted.
Yeah, I think Rao. I think you were really the turning point with Mark Miller. He got your vibe from these YouTube these live streams, and really turned it up to the 10 notches. I mean, if you look at Mark's, I took this. We had a meeting this morning, and he was putting in for these massive payouts through Apex. And I said, wow, let me get a screenshot of that. This 50,000 account is up, 12 grand. This one's up 10 grand. This one's up 7 grand, 7 grand. So he's got some really, really big payouts coming. He's going to be live tomorrow. He likes to trade his trade copier and with multiple accounts. Loves the 1 day pass. So tomorrow will be Miller time. God willing, join us tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. So I got this trade here in the ES on my PA account, hoping for some follow through here. I should probably give it more room, but I don't want to lose any more money in the PA account. Yes, Rao said scale it up. Come on now, push down. Let's go. Give me one good one. Give me a good trade here. Let's put it right above this pivot here. Now that pivot, it became my area of resistance. If it breaks up past that and gets me, and it got me. And attach it right to my 50. Looks like a good spot for it. Okay, Scott. I was very happy to get the pass the evaluation today and add to another PA account. So very happy about that. And we'll keep adding those PA accounts, and going to add a trade copier to the workspace as well. I had to see ES trade came all the way back on me. It looks promising.
Order submitted.
So I lost 700 on that one, on the PA account today. Too bad for 2 trades. Nothing wrong with that second entry. The first one hadn't broke through the pivot. So let's go back to the signal B AI drone.
Order submitted.
Yeah, that's 2. That's 2, Scott. 2 this month. We got I got 2 PA accounts, and when when I first opened the YouTube, Rao told the very first comment in this chat. Rao did give me the heads up on gold. Thank you for that, Rao. It took me a few minutes to get on it, but once I did, it worked out great for me. Thank you. That some beautiful trades on gold today, but on the I think it was which one was it? The let me move this up just a little bit. It was 19. This was the entry right here. It had that big, huge move down. It was in a big downtrend, and I enabled the signal A, and it caught it right on that roll into the trend for a beautiful trade. Didn't give me any heat, just went straight down. And that's the one-day pass on gold. Right at 10 o'clock, 10:05 this morning. So that was the trade of the day. Thank you. Thank you, Rao. And I'm going to pin this stop onto my 15. Once I get up about 350, 450, I put it on my modified fast, and then it becomes a momentum-based trailing stop. And then the risk to reward on that crude strategy is incredible. It's Gene, the risk to reward on that crude oil, a lot like the ES signal B. It's like a 7, 8, even a 9 to 1 at times. It's risking 15 to make 90. And I've seen it go all the way several times. The winners are just are so much bigger than the losers. So our leaderboard for today, really a lot of crude oil and gold. We scored on the one-day passes on the NASDAQ and gold. I have a strategy, Sim Volkswagen. I believe that's trading a 1-minute NASDAQ that I've been testing. But crude oil, gold, crude oil, Russell, gold, crude oil, gold, crude oil. So crude oil and gold came up right out on our radar. And we'll stick around for a few more minutes. Tomorrow we've got a big day with Mark Miller, who's the owner of Right Line Trading. He's going to be trading the trade copier and multiple accounts. It's always exciting to watch Mark and the profits that he's making, man. It's just eye-popping. And congratulations again to Mark Miller. This afternoon here at Right Line Trading, we do have 2 equity streams. We have our futures and we also have options. And today we've got, just an exceptional options trader in David Wise. He has a strategy that he uses to trade over earnings. Very rules-based. And he's going to do a comprehensive workshop this afternoon at 4:30. And really reveal his strategy that he uses to win 90% of his trades, trading over earnings. And whether the market goes up, down, or sideways, this is an option strategy that you can use to consistently have the potential for really consistent profits. So I want to put in the chat box before I leave here, I want to put his link for this afternoon at 4:30. Gold almost looks like it's, oh yeah, I'm not on the right edge. That's what it is. Gold is continuing to trend down. Okay, let me go to the registration link. He calls this his most consistent strategy, and that's coming from Mr. Consistency with a 90% win rate. This is his most consistent. So I have to put this on a notepad first, so bear with me for just a moment. Okay, let me go ahead and put this in the chat. Oh, that Sim Volkswagen is on gold. Huh. No wonder it's doing so well today. This Sim Volkswagen is right on top of our leaderboard today. Gold is flying. Wow. Look at the volume on gold. So I put the link in the chat for today's options webinar. So Sim Volkswagen, the account you see on the leaderboard, is also trading gold. So it's good to know gold is trading very well today. So I want to thank everybody. If you can, we'd really appreciate if you could like our YouTube video. And it always helps us out on YouTube. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but if you do like our video, it in their algorithm or whatever it is, it gives us some traction on YouTube. So I want to thank you again for joining me. Remember, tomorrow, you don't want to miss. See how Mark Miller is getting these types of payouts from Apex. Man. Might be a good time to hit him up for a raise. Just kidding. That's a joke. But it'll be a very exciting day, and I'm looking forward to it myself. I hope everybody has a blessed rest of your afternoon. And Marcia, God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.